It's lovely to see you all on Jay's Real Reef UK update for the new year on my Red Sea Max Diner tank. Hopefully you've had a lovely Christmas with your closest family. We certainly made the most of it here, and we've managed to consume huge amounts of food, and as you can tell, well, I'm glad the camera cuts it off at the head, I've managed to consume 5 Christmas buffets, and it's really taken its toll because one of my favourite things on there is pork pie and cheese. So that means I'm going to have to go out for a walk this afternoon, try and burn some of those Christmas pounds off, but also in the new year maybe start running. Maybe not, but maybe start a bit of running if I have to. Anyway, there's been so much happening on the tank. I'm going to update you on all the fish, the livestock, and my Christmas gift, what I got for the reef tank over Christmas, and giving it a little bit of an insight into all of that. Well, as you know, the year of 2020 has been probably the most memorable and most difficult for many of you watching this video, including ourselves, and the reef tank has been an absolute godsend to get us through 2020. I was sat here this morning, having my usual cup of Yorkshire tea. They haven't sponsored me yet, by the way, so Yorkshire Tea, get in touch. Go on my YouTube channel, in the comments, put your email. I will promise to get back to you. But I was sat here having my morning brew of Yorkshire Tea, just watching the fish tank for about, well, it seemed like 5 minutes, but it was all in all, it was about 30 minutes. And whilst I was watching it, it just takes you to a different world. It takes you away from what's happening currently in the outside world, which is all a little bit mad at the moment, and you can just sit there in the serenity and the escape of watching the reef and watching the livestock just getting on with their daily business without any care in the world, and it transports you to that place. The reef tank has really helped us to get through 2020, not only because it's kept us busy, it's also been a really satisfying little project for this year, but it's meant for our mental well-being and our kind of sanity, something just to watch and to keep us calm and to think about, you know, this is the important stuff. Family and the reef are the important stuff at this moment in time, not what's going on in this crazy world. If you've been watching Jay's Real Reef UK channel, you'll probably know we started this journey back in March 2020, the official proper lockdown, I'll have you know, and we started to watch YouTube and watch a lot of videos, read a lot of stuff off the internet, because we wanted to see how hard it really is to set up a successful coral reef tank. We set it up at the end of September, if you watch one of my first videos, and we set the channel up in about October time as well to try and track our journey, and here we are. At the end of 2020, this is what it looks like. I'm super excited for 2021, by the way, but this is what it looks like at the end of 2020. Now, as you know, if you've also watched my channel, my little boy has aspirations to be a marine biologist, and that's one of the reasons why we set up this reef tank in the first place. He's absolutely loving this little hobby. He's learned so much about water parameters and livestock, and also starting to learn quite a bit about different corals that we can have in our reef tank. So it's been a real success. But the big shock came only 2 days ago when we had snow on the reef. Let's take a look. It's one of the only coral reefs that you'll ever find in Derbyshire when it's snowing. The snow is falling around the reef. There's Alex and Steve. It's just so bizarre having a saltwater coral reef thriving in my house right next to a snowy Derbyshire. Looks stunning, doesn't it, guys? Hopefully we can get the sledge out later. Anyway, back to the studio. You all know I love to put a little bit about the UK weather in my videos. Right, let's tell you what we got for Christmas then. What do you buy a middle-aged dad for Christmas who's just got a reef tank? Well, here it is. Yeah, it's not what you think it is. It is a algae scraper. Wow, it's an algae scraper. Not only that, it has 3 detachable heads. So we've got the soft head. It looks a bit like, oh, for goodness sake. You've got a soft head that looks like like a washing up thing, scrubbing thing. We've got the hard plastic head, they're just interchangeable, so just click in, and then we've got the razor blade for any coralline algae that is on there, so they just clip in there. I gave it a go yesterday, and you'll be pleased to know it's absolutely brilliant. I don't know if you can see the back wall of the tank there, because the scape is a little bit further off the back wall. I've managed to get real far down. It has got an extendable handle, so you can get right down into the back of the tank, because I'm trying to, and this is so hard, if you've got a reef tank you'll know how hard this is, trying to keep my hands out of the tank is so difficult. So I'm getting everything that's got extendable. I've got an extendable turkey baster, an extendable algae scrubber, just try and keep my hand out of the tank so not to affect the water chemistry. But that is one of my Christmas presents. It's really good actually, and it's got it all nice and clean at the back, and it's looking pretty good. So I give it a little scrub, and then I change the filter sock out, wash that and get rid of the algae. I have been doing quite a lot of that at the moment. I'm trying to export as much of the nitrates as I possibly can. The nitrates have been going up steadily at the moment. They're about 2 parts per million at the moment. So I'm cleaning the filter sock every other day. I'm doing a very wet skim, changing filter floss. I've also cleaned the power head, the Tunzi wave maker. I'm just doing a lot of cleaning and trying to export as much nitrates as I possibly can, because I don't want it to get out of control, and I don't want a green algae tank. So what else did I get? What else I got was, and I absolutely love these guys, Orphek Aquarium lenses. So if you've got these, you'll know how good they actually are. They come in a little beautiful little carry crate case. They're about £30 I believe, but my wife bought me these, which is very good of her, at Christmas. They come with the little Orphek clip, which is perfect for a smartphone attachment, so you can attach onto there. Now, one of the things I was trying to do is send pictures to my friends and family of the reef tank, which I was very proud of, but the pictures, as you know, just don't come out that well with under the blue lights. So these lenses have made a huge difference. So well, it comes with, first of all, the 15,000K orange lens, and they just screw in like so. So you get the orange lens, and then you can stack them up with the 20K yellow lens. So these two together allow you to take photographs of the aquarium as you see it under the blues, and they're absolutely brilliant. I've got a couple of photographs that I've taken earlier on in the week, so let's take a little look at some of the pictures I've been taking of my zoas. How good do those pictures look? And I've sent a few out to my friends and family, and now I'm getting real quality pictures under the blues. It's so frustrating as a reefer, because you can see your reef under the blues and you can see the colours and the vibrancy of them, but as soon as you send them on a picture you just lose that. But with these Orphek lenses, it's making a world of difference. Thank you to Matt Wyatt, who donated his prize money to my little boy who could buy his own Zoa garden. We've got our Rasta Zoas there, we've got our Ultimate Chaos Zoas. They are absolutely brilliant, and under those Orphek lenses it just really does make a huge difference. What you also get with the Orphek lenses is you get the CPL7 lens, which looks like a clear lens, but that stops light reflection and also increases saturation. So things like the torch coral look really good under there, because it brings out the vibrant green colour on the lens. And we've also got, which you've seen on the Zoa pictures, the macro lens, which is brilliant. When you stack that one up, you can see that they all stack up beautifully. You stack that one on there, the macro lens, and that's what you can see the zoas. You can see the individual pores of the corals under the macro lens. It's great for photography, and if you've got a smartphone or you use the smartphone for your photography or your videoing of your reef, it's absolutely brilliant. It just clips on to the back, and you can interchange them, take some off, whichever one you're doing in terms of filming, but it's really good, and for £30 it's one of the best purchases that I've had so far. Well, I say I've had, my wife bought me them. Thank you so much if you're watching, darling. I love my Orphek lenses. Just a little update on the Zoas. I have lost a frag of Zoas a couple of days ago. The snails knocked it off, and it actually detached it from the plug, and it was face down in the sand for a few hours. I didn't feel it was salvageable. Couldn't salvage it, but I've still got my my two here, which have also got new heads. I've got 3 new heads growing on the Zoas, so obviously they're liking the water parameters and they're looking really good. I can't wait for 2021 when those Zoas begin to form all over this peninsular piece of rock here and bring really vibrant colours. What else has been happening? Well, Alex and Steve, these guys have paired up beautifully. They're always together, as you can probably see on my videos, constantly swimming around together. They're looking super healthy. The cleanup crew have been busy all the way through, but what you really want to know is what is happening to our Randall pistol shrimp and our goby. Well, the pistol shrimp, he's a bit trigger happy, and I often hear him, you know, like it's like a clicking sound, firing off shots, and I haven't seen the pom-pom for about a day, so I don't know if they've come to blows or not. But the pom-pom does disappear, as you've probably seen in my previous videos. The pom-pom does have a tendency to disappear for days on end, in fact a week initially. I hadn't seen him, so he might just be hiding under some rocks. But also, to try and control my nitrates, I'm only feeding at the moment the pellets and not the frozen, because that seems to be creating huge amounts of spike in things like the nitrates. So, and he really likes the frozen, so that might be another reason why he's not been out so much. But yeah, just on the pellets. But what you really want to know is, have the Randall pistol shrimp met up with the new Suntail Goby? I've now named the Suntail Goby. He's called Almond because he's got a really white body and is absolutely nuts. Let's take a look at how the pistol shrimp Randall and the Suntail Goby are getting on. Here you go. So here we go. We've got the Suntail Goby just in the archway of the cave, and there is the Randall pistol shrimp. They paired up about 3 or 4 days ago, and they are bestest friends. The Randall pistol shrimp, he's been digging out the cave, making it homely for them both. He's been very busy over the last few days. But there you've just had a glimpse of the symbiotic relationship between our Suntail Goby Almond and our Randall pistol shrimp. There you can see, oh yes, brilliant footage. So glad I've got this on camera for you guys. It's only taken 2 hours of waiting for this bit of footage, so I hope you appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button. There's a lot of effort gone into this bit of video. You can also see our ice cream cone snail, which we've named Vanilla. And there you can see, as you can just see, the Randall pistol shrimp. It's only quite a small one, but it's just underneath the chin of the Goby, keeps coming out, tidying up the rocks. Oh, this is magic. This is what I wanted in my nano tank. So the Randall's pistol shrimp is completely blind, but he's very good at digging out the cave, making it homely. And the Suntail Goby is the eyes and ears for the pistol shrimp, so that's why they work together. So the Randall shrimp makes the home, and the Suntail Goby keeps the Randall shrimp, the pistol shrimp, sorry, alive, and is the eyes and ears. But these guys are incredible. Hope this is coming out well on the camera. You would probably see them like this about once a day, so it is pretty special to have them both on camera at the same time, working together, digging around And the Suntail is just the eyes and ears, like I say, keeping an eye on both of them. They have created a palace under that rock. It's lined with snail shells, rounded snail shells, nice little hidey holes and little ramps coming in. They've worked non-stop on their cave system and they've made it very much like home. That's a big gulp. Maybe taking in a few copepods just from the water column. But these two are stealing the show on this video. Absolutely love. If you've got a nano tank, go and get a goby and a pistol shrimp combination. When you see them together, it is just magical. Absolutely magical. We can't forget about those guys as well. They are also stunning. They spend every minute of every day together, clowning around. They look super healthy and they love each other's company. How good was that? Managed to get the Suntail Goby and the Randall pistol shrimp on camera. I felt like one of the team from Blue Planet 2 and David Attenborough, working alongside David Attenborough. He is an absolute god and a hero of mine. Never be as good as him, but hopefully you enjoyed that little bit of footage of those two meeting and creating their symbiotic relationship. This is why this hobby is the best. The satisfaction you get from seeing these moments is incredible. Anyway, I know what you're all asking. What is my New Year's reefing resolution? Well, my reefing resolution for 2021 is to continue with my weekly measuring of the water parameters. I feel that water parameters is the key to success in this hobby, and many reefers also mention that we are keepers of water and not fish and corals. They look after themselves once the water parameters are just right. So I'm going to be using my handlers every single week, testing all the different parameters to make sure that the water quality stays good in this aquarium. But what is your New Year's reefing resolution? In the comments below, let me know what you're going to promise to do in 2021 to keep your awesome, beautiful, healthy reef tank going. Anyway, at 2021 we're going to make a toast, and this is going to be a special toast to one of my followers in Singapore. Sean, if you're watching, love to see you, Sean. Thank you for following the channel, and I know you are a big fan of ginger beer. So I'm going to toast the new year to yourself with the Old Jamaica ginger beer. One of my favourite drinks, actually. Reminds me of my childhood with my granddad. He used to love a ginger beer. So to Sean, who's hopefully watching this video, Happy New Year in Singapore. I know you're going to be celebrating the new year much sooner than we are. But cheers and happy 2021. Wishing you health and happiness, love, prosperity, and also good health to every single viewer on here. But Sean, there you go, that's for you. 2021, have a great time. Hope you're watching this video. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video and enjoyed the channel in 2020, please hit that like button on this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you'll know when we post our next video in the next few days. Also in 2021, it's going to be a big year for Jay's Real Reef UK, bringing the tank to maturity, adding a lot more corals. I also want to get at some point a blue spot jawfish, so don't miss that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, watch this reef mature in 2021 and see what it looks like at the end of the year. We are super excited, but for now we're going to leave it there. I'm going to go out for a little walk in the crispy snow and frost with my beautiful family, and then we're going to play a game of Trivia Pursuit and bring in the new year in style. No matter what you're doing, make sure you stay safe for the new year. I'm wishing you all the best with your family and your closest friends. Stay safe, stay healthy. A huge thank you to all the key workers in the NHS that'll be working over the new year holiday this year, keeping us all going. I really, really appreciate it. And for now, I would like to wish you all a happy new year, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be in 2021. I'm going to close the video by watching a little bit of Alex and Steve. Take care. Happy New Year, guys. Take care. All the best.